Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. In this video we're going to open up some more packs. I have a few things I'm going to show you guys. Nothing too crazy. I'm pretty excited about some PWCC auctions that are won, but those have not come in yet. Usually they take a while to ship. Maybe it's because a lot of times when I buy stuff it's expensive and it has to go registered. I'm not really sure what the deal is, but it normally takes about 2 to 3 weeks or so to get my stuff from PWCC. Alright, so first up I have this Lapras. I can't remember if I've shown this one or not, but it is one of the few chromes that I still need in PSA 10, and it came up on eBay. I went ahead and bought it. This particular one I had to get removed from the registry. I guess it was registered under someone else's. It got denied at first. I'm like, why did they deny it? Because I provided a picture of the front and back. But when I did, I actually watermarked it with TCA Gaming, so they denied my request, and they've since removed it. But that was the first time it ever happened to me. So if you ever have to request someone to remove their certification number from their registry and they just don't, or they, for whatever reason they don't get around to it, you have to provide pictures and make sure you don't watermark them. Alright, next up I have a Ghastly and a Drowsy. This is Legendary Collection Reverse Hollows. This is from 416 Cards. Bought a couple more from them. With these, I think what happened, I ended up having to have them shipped separately, even though they come, I had bought them together. I think it was because the shipping was like 17 bucks. Like individually, but then when I asked for combined, it combined to $85 or something weird like that. So we ended up having them shipped separately. I think it was because of the value, the way it worked out. But 416 cards, rare cards, they always work with me. So they were really quick about the communication, took care of it, and I got the cards in really fast. So I definitely appreciate that. Next up we have, I've actually got some stuff. These were actually PSA returns. Normally I just send them straight out to the buyer, but or not the buyer, but the person who basically consigned their cards through me. But now that I've got them back, they want them sold, so I'm actually going to send these straight to auction. The auction should be live. I believe this is Wednesday when you guys are seeing these videos, or this video. But yeah, they should have started Tuesday night, and he got some pretty good grades. This was supposed to be like a 20 or 30 day or something like that, and it was last year sometime. This is probably the big hit in it. Got the CP6 PSA 10. I imagine that's going to bring 500 or more. And you got some other really good ones too. I mean, these are really popular cards. So these, along with a lot of other cards, are going into auction. I'm still running more auctions now than I have been in the past. Just kind of letting stuff go. I don't mind so much, and it's kind of cool seeing people get decent deals. And this guy, if you guys remember, it was actually from the Nowhere Man. They've got a YouTube channel. They've bought from me before, I believe. I believe they've sent me a few things too. And so if you haven't checked out their channel in a while, maybe go see how they're doing. It's always kind of cool to see how people grow over time, when they're starting fresh. Alright, so now we're going to get around to opening up some packs. So the first pack that we have to open up is for Brandon V. He bought a Gym Heroes art set. A lot of you have been having the ship sealed, completely fine. I believe we have sold about half of the packs so far. So if you're still interested, there may be some available today. I did send out the email to some of the people who bought packs in the past. So it has been extended beyond just the YouTube community now. And if there are any left, just let me know if you want some. And you don't have to have them opened up on YouTube, but Brandon, he wanted his opened up on YouTube, so we're going to do that. We're going to see if he gets any pretty cool pulls. The long patch, you gotta do a little extra opening. Alright, so pack number 1. Alright, we're going to start off with Sabrina's Ghastly. I believe in Gym Heroes there's only one Sabrina's Ghastly Gym Challenge. There's 2, I believe it's the 96 and 97, or I could be thinking of the Aber, but I think there's 2 of them. Misty Psyduck, that's an uncommon. I believe there's a common version as well. And what's cool about this one is you can actually get a version with a gold stamp on it. One of 7 cards, I believe. Got Misty's Wrath. And one more uncommon. Yeah, we've got the Good Manners. Got Erica there sitting around with Bellsprout. Sabrina's Venonat, Brock's Vulpix, Brock's Mankey, and nice, got a Lieutenant Surge's Magneton. So you're already into a hollow. Put this in the sleeve. And that hollow looks clean. Oh wait, nope, there it is. Print line, very bottom. I didn't mean to sound excited about finding a print line, but it was like, wait a minute, I found one. But overall, man, that's still really clean. Let's look at the back. Oh, those edges look good. Wow, that just looked good on the bottom too, man. That's a really strong 9. A grader might actually miss that print line because it doesn't really detract. That's in really good shape. All right, pack number 2. Now we did pull a Blaine's Moltres in a recent pack, but that doesn't mean there aren't any more Blaine's Moltres because long packs come from 72 count boxes, not 36 count. Trying not to mess up your pack here, buddy. Let me go back to this side. I'm gonna scoot the cards down a little bit. There we go. So you have different odds. Like you can already get doubles of a holo in a box. It's just not very likely. You could even get 3 of a holo in a box. We've seen that several times. But normally you don't. And then with 72, that's like 2 boxes. So I mean, if you pull a Blaine's Moltres in one pack, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't get it in another. But we've seen, you know, packs go back to back with first edition Articunos from the same box. So you really never know what you're going to get. There's Brock's Geodude, and then the last uncommon, that's a pretty good one, Minion of Team Rocket. A little bit more expensive. There's the Sabrina's Abra, Misty's Goldeen. Nice, got one of the starters, Blaine's Charmander, and then a Brock's Sandslash. So didn't pull a holo on this one. See that one right there, so that's the rare. Alright, pack number 3 for Brandon. There we go. Sometimes I forget not to talk when I'm trying to open up these packs. And then I'm remembering like right now in the middle of it. So I'll just talk louder. Hopefully the volume going up and down doesn't mess with you guys. I actually changed the volume. It's one of the few edits that I do in every single video. I take it up 2 or 3 times. Because when I used to record it normal, there were a lot of people who I guess who were on computers. It was fine for them. But if they had a phone, it wasn't loud enough. So now I figure it's easier for people to turn it down some on their computers. Nice, got a Sabrina's Haunter too. And then that was your second Minion of Team Rocket. And then you got another Misty Psyduck. That's pretty cool. We had one of those in the first pack. Erica's Bellsprout. Oh, 2 holos. Nice, got the Erica's Clefable. There we go. Alright, looking at the holo. Looks pretty clean to me. Which, you know, rarely ever happens. Centering is good. Bottom corner's good, and I think I saw a little tiny white dot right there. Very nice. Another very strong 10. Of course, you can see that swirl there in the top right corner. And you have 1 pack to go, man. See what you can get. It's kind of crazy to see how much more affordable packs are now. You know, these, some of you who are Charizard, there was one guy who got these for 170 a piece because he was a Charizard member, and he also bought an art set. Of course, if you're buying at the base price, you're not a member, it's right at $200 for like just one. Here we go, Sabrina's Abra, Misty's Goldeen, Blaine's Charmander, Energy Flow. Alright, let's pull some of these. Got the Energy, got 3 uncommons coming, got the uncommon Erica's Oddish, Erica's Maids, and the Vermilion City Gem. Alright, for the last pack for Brandon, wow, you went 3 for 4, man. So that would be like, if we opened up another 5 packs and you didn't get a single holo, you would be just down to average, because you get 1 and 3, and you pull 3 out of 4. Good job, dude. Misty's Tentacruel. Tentacruel wasn't a bad Pokemon to play with in the game, but this one was never too popular as a card. Let's look at the back. Corners look pretty good. You can see this, like a faint hint of like whitening coming onto them, but overall they're really nice. So congratulations, man, you went 3 for 4. And we're not going to stop there. We actually have a few more packs that we're going to open up. at least 2, potentially 3 packs. So in the last video that we had where we opened up Neo Destiny Heavies, both of them were light. And so I talked to both the buyer and the consignee, and what's going to happen is these are maybe heavies. Most likely, you know, I guess 2 out of 3 chance if it was just like a regular pack unweighed, you know, they would just be non-hollows. But what's going to happen is I'm going to open up a pack, and if it has a hollow, that's going to count as one of his heavy packs. So these are being sold with the same heavy guarantee, even though the consignee knows that most likely they don't have a hollow in them. Another thing is if they have a shining, then it's going to count as a heavy as well. So that's kind of cool. So if we get a shining or a hollow in the first 2 packs, we won't open up the 3rd pack. And that would be really, really cool. But if either one of them don't have a hollow or whatever, we'll go through all 3 packs trying to pull at least 2 hollows for Matthew. Let's see what we have here. All right, pack number 1. Just set them on top of the case. Gligar, Unknown T, Pineco. Got a Dark Fortress, a Dark Executor, and for those of you who don't know, that is a mistake in the spelling right there. I can't wait for the light Pokemon to come out in the next set. Dark Wigglytuff, Mantine, Unknown L, Growlithe, Remoraid, and Light Lantern. So it was a risk, but we took it. Alright, pack number 2. Digging for a hollow or a shiny. Shining. I keep saying shiny. I got used to dealing with, where's this thing at? There we go. Dealing with Hidden Fates and hearing people talk about shiny Pokemon. These are the original shiny. They're shinings. Second set to have them. First set was Neo Revelation. We still haven't pulled any from Neo Rev, either one of the Neo Rev boxes or any of these Neo Destiny packs. They're elusive. Slugma, Machop, Counterattack Claws, Scyther, Light Flareon. Look at that. It's a great card right there. Ghastly, Swinub, Mareep, Porygon. Here we go. Oh, another Light Lantern. So definitely not a hollow or a shining, but a double Light Lantern. Alright, so we have one more pack to go, so you can at least get one of the heavies refunded back, since both of those were there with non-holographics. The last chance. Pack number 3. Unknown S, Porygon, Dark Artillery, Dark Ammonite, Energy Amplifier. Is that 2 uncommons? Yeah, 1 more uncommon. Houndour, one of the few darkness type Pokemon at this point. Light Sunflora, the only light common. Machop, and Unknown X. So again, we whiffed. Sorry, Matthew. We were the consignee was really trying to help you get a hollow or shining out of those. But the shinings are still possible in those other light packs. We are definitely out of heavies, or maybe heavies at this point, and you'll keep your refund. But anyways, guys, I hope you still enjoyed the video. It's kind of cool seeing these old packs still open up today, thinking about it. You know, vintage in Pokemon is nothing compared to a lot of the other hobbies that are out there. What do you guys think? 10 years from now, do you think we're still going to be doing this? 20 years? 50 years? I guess I'll be getting close to really old at that point, but hopefully I'll still be kicking. All right, thanks, guys.